1972, 15 members took baptism there in the baptism pool and came back in the morning, and then they conducted the Lord's Supper. It was on 22nd December 1972. So that marks the establishment of First Church in Nagaland.
Hello everyone, welcome back to my another video. Today me along with some of my friends will be visiting Molongumsen and Molong Kimong, which was popularly known as the first Christian church that is established in Nagaland back in the year 1872 by American Baptist missionary Reverend Dr. E.W. Clark. So stay tuned and watch the video till the end.
Hello friends, amigan idia molong ense aro molong kimong dia amigan jaya se dia amigan tade explore grupo gina the first Christian church in Nagaland tade amigan explore gole jaya se tade to amigan sati amigan mano choijen ase to alang alang community pra ase amigan ke sob ke introduce kor debo moi to le Beren district picture ke town pra ase to mola nam to le lungning mati dage
I am Jiba from Manipur.
Moi to Thai ase, mola nam to Kiribert ase.
Garels Meghalaya.
Amingala driver to ile Maika ase tabi Manipur pra ase aro ite side tha man to ile Arunachal man ase tala nam to Jensen ase to amigan itia explore kule ja ase to amigan lote stay with us.
Finally, now we reach the village gate. Welcome to Molongumsen.
Remember, they accepted the Christianity and they
Finally, I am in Molong Kimong, the first missionary, Baptist missionary, came to Nagaland, and the first Baptist church founded. See here, the oldest church in Nagaland. The first Baptist church in Nagaland, established in December 1872 by D.R.E.
Dr. Clark ra yadi recognition son governor itu Clark laga munum di recognition itu bench deshe aro patinta Clark tan itu recognition aro do Sumban
Midung bam his missionary kung reheng pape ko Nagaland ay bam yung thon mom dung Dr. E.W. Clark na wala na midung tamay ha tao to lawar mom dung tamay ha nam kay luang guard chu kha kita si me mom ita since defense ko na may America through na lubom to may nan bam midung bam ay mek may to normal ha Dr. Clark hindi ka nawe na Dr. Clark na dilaw significant sa my leaders how many leaders may inside. The statue here is the statue of Reverend Dr. E.W. Clark. It was beautifully made. This is the beautiful campus of the church, as you can see. Now we will be exploring two different places with our guide. Here is the first place. It seems this is the place where they keep some of the historical images. And yes, for the detailed information, let us hear from the local pastor.
Before that, I think you have learned about the Kutula also. Before coming to Kerala, Kutula first came to this village. By his first preaching, only 9 members converted. Here in this village, he first preached, if you accept this religion, this teaching, there will be no war, no bloodshed, no famine, no sickness. All the good news he brought here and then preached to our villagers. And at that time, first 9 members, they accepted the Christianity, and they talk among themselves, whatever it comes, let's take the wrecks, and then let's go to Sibsagar and let's receive the baptism. So that was their decision. So 9 men, they went down to Sibsagar with Kutula, and then November 10, 1872, 9 men were baptized in Sibsagar in the river. So during the time in Sibsagar, the church was this one. In Sibsagar. So there are 9 members' name was recorded here in this church. But then they came up to our village after the baptism, and then they construct double this one. And Kutula was outside, maybe just our imagination. They have sitting there, and then Kutula preached from the outside, maybe from this area. And then we were told that the villagers, they were just around the first chapel with spear Tao, and then she'll listening what Abdullah is teaching to them. So after listening those things, again 15 member, they decided to accept the teaching, the gospel. So Abdullah went back to Sabsagar and informed Dr. Clark again. There is another 15 converts there in the hill. So you need to come up and do the ordinance, baptism, and then the Lord's Supper. So Dr. Clark also agreed, and then our villagers also requested to come up. So they fixed a date. That time there was no calendar. He said 1870. That time there was no calendar, but then they fixed the date in this way. They brought 2 bamboo ropes. We used to make with the bamboo, no? 2. And then they did like this. How to say? Break it 60 times. 60 times. And that means 2 months. So every day they will pluck one. So they pluck one in the morning, next morning also one. When they left one, on that day they will meet. That was the time of fixing the date. So our villagers went down 60 warrior, and then it was organized, arranged by the village council. So 60 warrior went down, and then as I said, from September, 16 December, they started the journey, and 18 December 12 noon, they reached Molokimo. And Clark asked the village council, where will I conduct the baptism? So the village council told him, down there, I think you went there to the baptism board.
Yeah.
Okay, you will go there then. He asked the village council, where will I conduct the baptism? So village council told him to extend the village drinking pool. And then Dr. Clark hired 2 men and gave 25 mice each to that 2 men. And then the 2 men did the extension. And on 22nd December, 1972, 15 members took baptism there in the baptism pool and came back in the morning, and then they conducted the Lord's Supper. It was on 22nd December 1972. So that marks the establishment of First Church in Nagaland.
This is the church of Molongkimong, the inside look of the church. Molongkimong Dekha Haimong. This is the baptism pool. It seems this is the stone that is used by Sri Onenchiwa Ojigum, the strongest man of his time, who used it for his weight lifting during 1944. Wow, very big.
63.5 kg.
Oh yes, as you can see here.
Oh. Next time I will take you there. That's smooth. That's also there. Overnight heavy.
This is the Molongkimong village. It's a very nice place. Music class. Hello friends. I'm here in Molongkimong Baptist Church, first mission station in Nagaland. So we are very fortunate to visit here. As you can also see here, the church itself was written clearly that the church was established on 22nd December 1972. Hello friends, now we have visited the church and the place. So here is us, and we will be heading back to and now the place where we Mono Incense. Yeah. So here we are. Now we are having our special lunch. Hello, once again, we are in the Mayungumsen. This is the another village. We are coming back from Mulong Kimong, and now we are at Mulong Imsen. So this is the Clark Light Tower, as you can see there, and this is our friend Hood, and we will be exploring. Hello, now we are in Clark Light Tower. So this is Mulong Imsen. So we're going to explore some of the new places once again here. The museum. It seems this is the oldest lychee tree planted by people. So, and as you can see here, the view, it was really cool. And this is Molong Imsen Baptist Church, established in 1972. And as you can see there, the church bell. And let's take a look. Let's look inside the church, and they have even celebrated 150 years of God faithfulness. Okay, let's take a look. Finally inside the church. This is the inside look of the church. As you all can see that this is also constructed and founded in the year 1872. This is Mulong Imsen Church. It's a huge church. It's so beautiful. Yeah, you can show the church.
Medicine or some pesticides, and it's just like growing and it's just anything. People come here to this.
As you see, one very big lychee tree over here. This is planted by Dr. E.W. Clark in 1878, but still it is very good. We are now in the guest house of Mulong Imsen. So as you can see here, this is a restroom. Some of my friends are here. Clark Museum. Now we are down in Mulong Imsen Clark Museum. So as you can see here, this is Clark picture, and this is Merriman picture, and some of the pictures, some of the significant pictures are pasting around here. And you can see here, this is they brought all the way from Chicago for this 68 cents. And here we have and here some of the spear, and some of the significant things are all over here. And as you can see here, this is the printing press, it seems. And here are some of the materials, some of the significant materials.
So Clark and Wanda became very good friends, and being the head of the village, he had like the advantages of having a friend who was the head of the village. So like he used one like you find like this. Jeremy was carried like this by a Naga, and he walked up all the way from all like but from our perspective, of course we're critiquing some Western superior. See, like she could have walked when she was tired, she could have rested. It's so like conflicting. It's difficult to also accept that they use men like this. This is a picture of how it depicts some colonial mindset and whatever they were doing. But also because of way of showing our hospitality.
On the top of this clock tower, as you can see here. Wow, the beautiful place, the almost. That's very cool. Nice. Can buy it that way. So we are now heading back. So here is our sister. Any short message for us?
Come again.
Tiba. And here's our brother, our driver. He will be our driver. And here we have Kerry. Here we have brother Micah. Kerry is here. Our driver.
I already reached this village.
Okay, hello. Our organic family is here. We are buying spring onion. And then we bought king chili from here, one. And we buy this bamboo shoot. This is, what do you want to buy?
Organic saya sih.
Okay.
If you're buying, then buy this.
Which one are you going to buy? Luni, which one is better, this one or this one? We bought this one. This is Tuli town, this is Tuli Bazaar. This is the tea garden. Now we are crossing the border of Nagaland, so we are now in Assam again. This is Jorhat Assam Tea Garden.